We're out here at the E3. We're gonna go find some antlers. So this is a buck I've actually been watching for a couple of years now. No, nice job. Oh, it's a little hard for creek crossings when you got a handful of bone. Hey-o! What'd you find, homie? Oh. Oh. Finally got a break in the weather. It's been cold, it's been snowing. We've been cooped up. Finally got some sunshine, so we're gonna go find some antlers. We've got a few really good spots, a few deer we're looking for, so we're gonna get in here and see what we can find. Oh, is that the crab claw 10? Let's see that deer. So this is a buck I've actually been watching for a couple of years now. Young deer, really cool. As you can tell, he's got a ton of character, all these little kickers. So we think he's probably a 3-year-old this year. We're gonna watch him and see what happens, but hopefully all this little cool trashy stuff turns into something. He's gonna be a special deer here in the next year or two. All right, so we're out here shed hunting, but this is a perfect example of how really high quality food plots, especially late season forage, is really, really beneficial to your deer herd. And it helps when you're out here picking up antlers when you can find a few. So this is actually a turnip field. As you can see, it's started to die off and senesce, but the deer are still eating it. So if you can see that, that's still a big turnip bulb there that the deer are kicking over and eating in here. So your late season food plots can be really, really crucial in getting your deer through the winter and into the spring, and can really help you finding antlers. Beat up. No, nice job. Hey-o! See, here's your shed hunting trick. Just watch your cameraman. When he grabs his camera, starts recording and gets down on one knee, you just kind of look to see where the camera's pointing, and then you can find the sheds. So. Oh man, is this a deer? I think it is. Dang, that's him. It's just a big 8. Well, real good browse. He was actually on the hit list this year, but he disappeared. And I guess we found out what happened to him. It's good to find them like this than not find them at all, I guess. Probably a 5-year-old just from looking at his jaw, so. But it's always good to know. Again, you hate to find them like this, but I would have been wondering where this deer went. So that's another good thing about getting out in the woods, looking around, is you just never know what you're gonna find. So again, I'd like to be aging him at the skinning shed, but at the end of the day, we at least closed the story on him, so we won't be wondering where he went. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Did we beat our 12?
Oh yeah. Man.
Okay, well, let's keep going. Let's find 20. Let's find 20. Pretty decent one. Oh. That's old boy that Chris had the encounter with. That's the one he was wanting to find. Oh, that's a giant. Oh. This was a buck that we call 007. And he was a deer that we just could not nail down. We hunted him hard, Adam and I. Heck, I think everybody hunted him. We have actually never seen this deer on the hoof. I have tons of pictures of him. We have no footage of him. We've never seen him while we've been hunting him. So to come out here and find his shed, at least makes me feel a little bit better. I mean, I felt like we were always one step behind this deer. And man, I mean, what an awesome, awesome deer. He's got these matching kickers. I wish, hopefully we can get in here and find his other side. He's just got a whole lot of character. I mean, these threes are, I don't know, he probably has 12-inch G3s. Just an absolute stud of a deer. So remember this buck, 007. Hopefully he'll be on next year's Buck Commander videos, because he will be probably our #1 hit lister next year. And maybe we can catch up to him. This is cool. Here, let's dig that sucker out of there. New hot tip for shed hunting. Always bring a shovel. Oh, it's a pretty good one. Oh, so this is a buck that unfortunately was not on the hit list this year. Just felt like he was probably a 4-year-old this year. But this is a deer that we call baby leg. Tombo and I had an encounter with this deer. Again, unfortunately for Tombo, he was not on the shooter list. He's probably still trying to think of ways to fire me for not letting him shoot this deer. But Tombo, I'll send this shed to you as a consolation prize. Hopefully you'll be thanking me next year when we kill him as a 5-year-old. So sometimes you get lucky and you get to find the deer you're after. So that's him right there. That is a deer that we call baby leg. I've got his other side from last year. Maybe we can get in here and find his left side from this year. Just a really, really cool deer. And hopefully he continues to make those strides. All right, that pretty much wraps up our shed hunt for the day. We put in about 4 hours. We did about 6 miles, and we have done a final count on sheds. Jess is saying 22.
23.
Zach's saying 23. Gage, what are you saying? 21. I'm gonna lowball us. I'm gonna say 18. So I don't know, we'll see. And then we've got, unfortunately, a few deadheads here. But I would say the majority, maybe even all of these sheds were found around really good late season food. So standing corn, turnips, radishes. We pulled a few out of some clover fields. And then a whole lot around staging areas. So just kind of the field edges that kind of feather out into the timber, especially in some of those thicker areas where those deer can stage up and even bed. And then the rest of them we found in some pretty thick stuff, so a lot of bedding areas and that type of stuff. So the best tip that I can give you for shed hunting is get a good pair of boots and go put some miles on. Try to focus your efforts around key food sources if you can. If not, don't be scared to get off in the thick stuff and get in some of those bedding areas where those deer spend a whole lot of time and try to find some sheds. And you know, even if you're not a hunter, like this is a great way to get people in the outdoors. Take your kids, take your dog, just go for a hike, spend some time. It's just a good way to get involved and get some exercise. So we're gonna do a final count. That's about all I've got for you. And then we're gonna see who was right. 1, 2, 3. 20. Oh, 21.
Wait a second.
Oh, I was about to say that might be a cool. 22. So, who picked 22? All right, good job. You get to pick them up. I wish at the end of the day, I could just come back and somebody could tell me, okay, you missed this many. You walked right by this many sheds.